off, well, how wrong we are. In the time between scheduled arrival and departure, all kinds of feats have to be accomplished on time and in a particular sequence involving a lot of pre-planning. Take a look at the action here. The passengers are offloaded at the same time as their luggages. Unlike other airports, there are no monster fuel tankers crowding the airplane parking area here. In their place come small trucks that pump the fuel via underground hydrants directly into the plane. At the same time, the catering service carriers unload old food and reload fresh food and water. A toilet truck drains out sewage and pumps in fresh water. A water truck supplies fresh water. The new passengers' baggage and cargo is loaded as per the flight plan. Engineers come in for cockpit checks. Phew, 30 minutes and the plane is ready for takeoff with all passengers on board. This is the shortest turnaround time of any Indian airport. Welcome back to the story of a journey. Not a journey in an airplane, but the journey of an airport.
As a greenfield airport in the high-tech city of India, in Bangalore, there was no other choice. You have to go really to employ the latest technology.
Of partnerships coming together from across the world to create something truly spectacular.
Number one, we would like to have the latest technology, but also we would like to have a central infrastructure.
Of trials and of triumph, as this airport grew to be the best functional airport in the country and one of the best in the world.
A proper planning to have the right infrastructure available for the airline, this is very important.
A landmark project from a landmark collaboration. For the first time, private and public players came together with Siemens, Larsen & Toubro, Uni Zurich, along with the state and central government signing on to build this airport.
Bangalore historically had a very small airport which was operated by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and thereafter, due to the technological requirement and the requirement of the city, which has grown in leaps and bounds, Bangalore needed to increase the capacity of the airport. And at that point of time, it was decided that Bangalore should have an integrated airport.
6,000 people brought together from several countries to create excellence unlike ever before in India, and all that under a tight deadline.
And this airport was conceived at a particular point of time with 4.5 million passengers, and then finally, during the course of execution, we found that the passenger traffic was increasing in leaps and bounds, and in fact the passenger grew almost 2 times in a period of 3 years. So there was no option for the authorities to think of redesigning the airport, and finally the airport was built for a passenger capacity of 11 million passengers.
The results are clear for all to see. The airport was completed within the time frame and was a rare instance in India of an airport opening not in sections but all at one go, ready for passengers.
There is a lot of value if you have the latest technology. Now, of course, for us as a greenfield airport in the high-tech city of India, in Bangalore, there was no other choice. You have to go really to employ the latest technology. Let's say for us there was one fundamental decision that we said, number one, we would like to have the latest technology, but also we would like to have a central infrastructure. Because a central infrastructure, rather than every airline bringing its own system, brings the price down. It is logical. And so, of course, it's also clear you cannot just have technology if it doesn't add value. So we were very clearly looking what is in practice today, what are best practices, but what is also coming in the future.
BIAL has certainly set the standards. Check out the contrast with other airports. While most other Indian airports continue to favor the single service company model, BIAL offers multiple service providers to ensure competition and top quality service. Most Indian airports do not maintain logs on departure punctuality, but as compared to a Western punctuality estimate of 65 to 70%, BIAL's rating is 85%. While other Indian airports take a minimum of 45 minutes to an hour for airplane turnaround, as we know, BIAL clocks in at 30 minutes.
What brings together all these systems so seamlessly, the hidden player, so to speak, is, you guessed it, after all, it's Bengaluru, the IT system.
These guys are so automated, they even have an automated program to fix the channel for the TV screens of the airport.
The people sitting right now here is they see that data into this graphical representation, and then they manipulate, because the system automatically churns that data and maintains that how much time the aircraft is going to take and land into this airport. This all information comes automatically through a system which is known as Airport Integration Platform. What they are doing is they're not doing anything manual. What you are seeing in this data is everything when an aircraft comes in, and this is a graphical representation, they just need to check in and maintain and see that there is no conflict. If this system is fully automated, the aircraft comes in, it shows the message here through a color coding that aircraft has already touched in. It has come on the runway, the automatically color gets changed, and they come to know that aircraft has changed. Once the aircraft has come to the position and stands still, the color automatically changes. So they just see that yes, the aircraft has touched the bay or the gate, and based on that they just check in that yes, what is the turnaround of time of an aircraft.
Okay.
Even if they have to allocate a check-in counter, they allocate a particular airline a check-in counters from here, and airlines get a message that yes, these 4 check-in counters are allocated at a particular time for a particular airline through the system. Okay. So you don't have to run around of the people. Earlier everything was a manual into an airport system, but now everything is automated. The airline comes, sees the system, because they also have a screen. Even the ground handlers, which are sitting right next to the other counter, they also see into the same kind of screens, and they come to know that yes, where all resources they have to put in, on which gate the resources has to be put in, so that there is an operational efficiency. So they come to know beforehand through the system itself that yes, on which stand the aircraft is coming, or through on which baggage belt the aircraft, they have to take out the baggage and put on which baggage belt. So all the system is an automated, and in this system the system takes in 6 months schedule in advance. So ITA sends a schedule in advance for 6 months to each and every